So it's day 20 today. It's Saturday on week 2. It's been a strange day today. I went out last night, so I went to watch the Kaiser Chiefs in Blackpool with Razorlight. That was absolutely awesome. Obviously, I was drinking. Now, luckily, my partner found this, which is skinny beer. So if you ever see this, if you're ever going out, I would highly recommend this. It's 4% in alcohol, and each bottle is only 3 grams of carbs. So I had a 4-pack of that, so that was 12 grams of carbs, which is really good for beer, because normal beer is way more than that. Even Bud Light and Coors Light and things like that, and other ones that I've looked at, they were still 6 or 7 grams of carbs. So 3 grams of carbs each. I got that from Home Bargains for just under £4, I think it was. So it's just under £1 a bottle. They also do Morrison's, or it's on the Morrison's website anyway. So you could probably pick it elsewhere, but Home Bargains was the place I got this. And so after that, I was on vodka and Diet Coke, which has obviously got no carbs in it, but obviously gets you very drunk. So I woke up this morning quite hungover and really hungry, so I sinned and I had a bowl of cereal. So it had a bowl of muesli this morning. It wasn't a big bowl, it was only a small bowl, but it probably still had like 10 or 15 grams of carbs in it just for a small bowl, because cereal is something you definitely should not have. So I just had a small bowl of it. I just needed something to wake me up a bit. I felt a bit rough, well, obviously, hungover, and I was just craving something, so I thought I'd have that. So I had that, but it's not the end of the world. It was just a small portion. And then for lunch, I made a cooked breakfast, which was fine. It was bacon, sausage, egg, and mushroom. No, I didn't have sausage, bacon, egg, mushroom. So that was fine. And I've just had a very small portion of tea. So if you saw my update last week, you will have seen the soybean noodles that I found at Aldi. So I've been all over looking for some more, and nowhere's got them. But what I did get instead is this, which is black bean spaghetti, and it's exactly the same thing, but obviously it's black. So it's not very nice to look at, but carb wise, it's for 100 grams cooked, it's only 1.6 grams of carbs, so it's even less than the soybean one. So I would recommend this definitely if you can find it anywhere. It looks like it was a New Year product, healthy eating kind of thing. There was a few different things that they brought out, and it's just the leftovers of that. So if you're lucky enough to find some in your Home Bargains, I would certainly buy some, because it's really good. It's really low in carbs. It's filling and it tastes good. It's just the black one doesn't look very nice because I don't know. It just looks weird once it's cooked. But no, it was nice. I had some soft cheese with that. So that is pretty much the update. I went to Nando's last night while I was out in Blackpool. We nipped into Nando's because my friend had a voucher for there, and I got the butterfly chicken, which was just a piece of chicken with some kind of sauce on it. I've no idea what was in the sauce. It was probably a few carbs, but it wasn't massive. I probably will Google that at some point, but it probably did have carbs in it, but I hadn't eaten much carb-wise for the rest of the day, and the alcohol was obviously the main carb content. What I did have for lunch, I went in Iceland, and they do frozen curries in there, and it's just curry with no rice, and that was 12 grams of carbs for the curry, and I got some halloumi fries to go with that, which is obviously cheese, so carbs, fine. So I had that for lunch, and that was really nice. So that's one to look out for as well if you've got an Iceland near you. They're in a purple box, like that, so big. Chinese takeaway meals and curries, and they do all that kind of. It's like you've got curries and you've got Chinese things, but the curry is the one to go for. There's a couple of them that were around the 11 grams of carbs mark. The Boona, which I've also got one of, but obviously that's really hot. So just if you don't like hot curry, don't get that. But that was nice. So I had some halloumi fries with that as well. And that is pretty much it. I think I burnt probably a few calories at the Kaiser Chiefs because it was very hot in there, and I was stood up and for a few hours moving around and whatnot. So I probably burnt a few calories, which probably made up for the 4 bottles of beer that I had. But yeah, so I bought some cream the other day as well, so we're going to be making more yogurt, more ice cream tomorrow. But I'm not sure what flavour because we don't have strawberries. So we have vanilla extracts. I might just make some vanilla extracts, vanilla ice cream. And also I'm going to make some fat bombs. So fat bombs are a combination of peanut butter and cocoa powder and coconut oil and a few other bits, sweetener. And basically you put it in the freezer and it forms, you put it in an ice cube tray in the freezer and it forms very small blocks of like frozen treats that you can have, obviously peanut butter ice cream, peanut butter and chocolate. So I'm going to make them tomorrow, hopefully. But we will be making ice cream because the children are looking forward to that. So that is a job for tomorrow. Not sure if I'll eat anything else tonight. The push-up challenge is going okay. I've not been filming it, but I've been doing... I've managed to do 20 in one go a few times now without stopping. So I can kind of do it in blocks of either 10 or 20 just to get as many done as I can. So that's going okay. Hopefully I'll be able to do 100 by the end of the month, by the end of the diet. I don't know if it will be 100 in one go or if it'll have to be like 20 and then stop for a couple of minutes and then another 20, but we shall see. But I'm just hoping it tones. I mean, I'm not doing it to say, yes, I did 100 push-ups in one go. I'm doing it to see if it tones me up a little bit, because last time I did the diet, it was great. I lost loads of weight, but I wasn't toned at all. So I'm hoping that it'll just tone me up a little bit. Inspired today as well, we went to the church around the corner in Thornton Methodist Church, and Ace was there from Gladiators. So that was fun. The children had a lot of fun with that on the inflatable assault course. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. He's a big guy. And that's it. That's the end of today's update. This is actually the first one I've done all week, so it's probably going to be a short week 3 roundup, but we shall see. It's day 22 and it's Monday of week 4, so this is weighing day, and let's see how much we've lost in week 3. That's 11, 12 and a quarter, I suppose. That's good going. I was 12-2 last week, so that's another good loss. So this is the week 3 roundup. I would normally have done this on a Monday night, but it was late last night. We took the cubs to the planetarium at Russell's school, which was really good fun. But by the time we got all the cubs back to the parents and then I'd got back, it was quite late. So I'm doing the roundup today instead. So a couple of things. First of all, today I did probably about 105 push-ups, I think. I set an alarm an Alexa alarm to go off every hour. And then every hour I did 15 push-ups, so obviously it wasn't in one go, but my aim was to do 100 in a day, so I did that today, over 100 today, which was good. And I did a few in between actually, so it's probably a bit more than that. I've been working on trying to get lower as well, so not just doing the 15 normal, but I've also been doing like 4 or 5 trying to get closer to the ground, so that's going well. And also I've just been to Aldi in Fleetwood on the hunt for the soybean spaghetti, and success at last. So I bought all they had apart from 3 packs of the fettuccine. So I've stocked up on the soybean, the black bean, and they've got some fettuccine in there as well, which is similar carbage. So I've just stocked up on all of that, which is great. So we've got 14 packs. That should certainly see us through for quite some time, because it is a seasonal line, so it appears that they sell it at the new year and then they don't sell it for the rest of the year. So you can go down Amazon, which I've seen. It's not as expensive as I first thought, because when I first saw it, it was like £10 a pack. Well, that's actually £10 for 4 packs, which is still £2.50 a pack. So it's still more expensive than getting it from Aldi, but it's not as bad as I first thought. But I've just stocked up now, so that should see us through quite a while. Yeah, the weight loss this week was another £3, which means I've got a total of £8.5 over 3 weeks, which is fantastic. We made some chocolate ice cream a weekend, which tasted absolutely amazing. So it was using cocoa powder, and with the, I'm not sure if you've seen my videos, but I made some fat bombs, which are chocolate and peanut butter, cocoa powder and peanut butter, and you freeze it. So it's little lumps of chocolate. It tastes very dark because it's quite strong. You know, there's a lot of cocoa powder in it, so it tastes very strong, like dark chocolate. Whereas with the ice cream, the chocolate ice cream, it only had 7 grams in it. So it wasn't a lot of chocolate. It was just to add the flavour, and it tasted amazing. It was just like real chocolate ice cream. So that was made with the chocolate powder, the cocoa powder, sorry, the erythritol, which is the sweetener, and some double cream. I think you're supposed to use whipping cream, but double cream was fine. I think you just need to leave it a bit longer to freeze over if you're using double cream. So I'm going to try whipping cream next time, but that tastes absolutely amazing as well. But I think that is pretty much the end of week 3. So we're now into week 4, and check back next week for an update. I'm hoping to get another recipe online, but I don't know what the plans are this week. So we'll see. If I do cook anything, I'll certainly do a video on it.